Welcome back to the channel, folks. Thank you for swinging by. Thank you for watching. And today's episode, I got a couple of short and easy ones. You know, there was a really cute movie back in the 80s that I really enjoyed. And the name of the movie that I'm talking about is the classic comedy Men at Work, starring Emilio Estevez, Charlie Sheen, and I think it's and Dean Cameron has a small little part there. There's others that I can't think of right now, but those are the pretty much the three main ones that I can remember. Well, Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen. Those are the leads. And this film has been documented before on YouTube, but they haven't been done by me. I'm not going to do like an extensive research background of every little nook and cranny. I'm just going to point out a couple of small locations, and then that'll be the end of it. But let's change gears here. Okay. I'm riding on the Esplanade, and I'm heading to my first location spot for Men at Work. Let's see, what else can I say? Yeah, this was a great comedy in the 80s. It was just you can't compare it. It was the best time for movies, not just comedy but drama and original material, which unfortunately Hollywood is really not very good at anymore. Hardly. There is original material out there, but it's just a bunch of remakes and a bunch of Marvel Comics stuff, which, well, a lot of people like, because it doesn't take much intelligence to sit there in the movie theater and just not think, and doesn't really challenge anybody. But nothing wrong with that. That's just how it is. But I don't remember when this movie came out. I think it was in the late 80s. I was around, for sure I was in junior high, or probably my first year of high school when this movie came out. I think it came out in 1987 or 88, around there maybe. And what I remember about it is me and my friends in school, we would quote the heck out of that movie. And it's not just that movie in particular. There's a bunch of other 80s classics that we would emulate and just quote dialogue from those movies, because they're classics. It sticks with you. It's memories. And this is one of them. That there's a lot of movies that I like. This is one of them. It's really hard to pinpoint. What's your all-time favorite? I can't answer that question, because I got a bunch of all-time favorites. It just, whenever I'm in the mood, it'll just come to me. But what I could tell you about today, this is one of my favorites, especially for today's episode. And stay tuned. And welcome back to the channel, folks. And this is my first stop of the Men at Work classic film location. Now, in the movie, I'm not exactly where exactly it was at, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm not going to really go into detail, but in the movie, if you remember, there was like a merry-go-round. I don't know if it was in this general area or in that general area, but it was here, and that's where the two bicycle cops were chained up to the merry-go-round in the movie, and they were left there all night. And then in the morning, they woke up, and then there was like a little poodle coming towards them, and they were trying to flag down the poodle, thinking that the poodle was going to help them escape or anything. But all it did was just pee on them. That was classic, dude. And the more they moved around, the more they appeared that they were, you know, doing it. It was just funny. It's just, they don't make movies like that anymore. But here's the this is the location where that merry-go-round was at. I wish I knew it. I don't even know if that dolphin was there. I'm not sure. But this was it right here. This general area. And I don't remember if there was any other you know, playground stuff. I can't remember for sure, but I know that merry-go-round was here, and it just seemed like it was just out of place for a park like this, but it is what it is. So there you have it. Cool. And we're gonna go ride to the other location, so stay tuned. All right, folks, we're heading away from the park, and we're back on the Esplanade. Most of you may be aware that a lot of Men at Work was filmed along the Esplanade areas. You guys probably know that, but I just rather just take a cruise on the Esplanade and just show you guys, you know, how it is. A lot of it's, you know, it's things have been remodeled here and there, but they are, if you really get specific and try to match up certain things, it's relatively the same. I'm gonna point it over here. Sorry if this is in the way, the brake cable. Take a little bird's eye view of that. And then, and over to your left is the Pacific Ocean. But yeah, the majority of the film was, not the majority, but pretty much the bulk of the film was basically here at the Esplanade. Here's my boy Keith. I gotta say hi to this guy. Keith. Good, man. How are you? I've been meaning to catch up with you, man, and get my picture taken with you.
Oh, yeah?
Is that cool?
That's fine, yeah.
Cool, man. How you been?
All right.
Wow. What an experience, man. What an experience, dude. I finally got to meet the local legend here in the South Bay, Shirtless Keith. Awesome dude. Real cool, down-to-earth guy, man. He rides a 24-inch GT BMX, single speed. And that guy tackles hills with the bike like that. I mean, if you Google, excuse me, I'm so excited. You know, I was so happy that I actually got to meet him. If you Google shirtless Keith, he will come up, and there's a whole bunch of stories about the guy. He's always in the PV area, pretty much along here in the beach areas, Pedro, PV, everywhere. And the guy's everywhere. There's no other way to explain it. I just can't believe it. He was just hanging out right here on the Esplanade. That's where I'm at right now still. I'm heading back. And I had to take the opportunity, because he was just taking a break. I had to take the opportunity to introduce myself, shake hands with the guy, and take a couple of pictures. You know me. And I'll be posting that. I'm so excited. That made my day. What was I gonna say? Oh, just the other day, I saw him again on I forget what street it was, but he was riding, and I was gonna pull over like the next couple of blocks just to to say hi and introduce myself, but he must have turned somewhere, and then I couldn't find him, so I left. And that was only a few days ago. So this is law of attraction. I just kept saying, you know what? I'm going to meet this guy. I'm going to talk to him, introduce myself. We become friends, and get my picture taken with him, and so on and so forth. And it came to fruition. I'm just super excited. That made my day. Awesome. Awesome. Totally awesome. That's another movie. Golf clap. Golf clap? Golf clap. Welcome back, folks. This is my second location, or actually my third, because I was filming the Esplanade just to give you a sneak peek of how it looks. But yeah, technically this is the second or third, however you want to call it. Let me check out this mural right here, which is pretty cool. That's a nice mural. And this, my friends, is the infamous Good Stuff restaurant, where James and Carl are having their lunch, talking about opening up their surf shop. And they would have been like right around there somewhere. And this is Hermosa Beach. This is the infamous Good Stuff restaurant. There it is. See, there's a sign right there. And this good old palm tree. Iconic location for men at work. Oh. Well, there you have it. Men at work. 2 locations. And there's many more. But I'm not going to go into that kind of a detail. That would take me all day. But you got pretty much the good stuff today. Stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. It looks like they're preparing for the Beach Life concert right behind this fence. We're gonna take a closer look and look at the lineup. And then they got this cool, huge skateboard right in the front. I'm gonna take a picture of that. And we're just gonna take a bird's eye view of what they got going on here. All right, let's go. This is always a big event. Big turnout always happens here at the Beach Life. This is where Ruby's is at. And this is the lineup. Tito Puente Jr. Wow. The Wall of Sound. It's okay. That's for Sunday. This is Saturday's. Incubus. Devo. Cool. Local natives. Never heard of them. Santi Gold. And to kick it off on a Friday, Sting, Dirty Heads, Seal, City in Color. Cool. Most of them I'd never even heard of, but there's a few that resonate over the years of listening to music and whatnot. Men at work. Go figure. Here it is. It's the real deal.
I want to ride it.
You and me both, buddy. That is so cool. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and I think that'll do it for today's episode of Men at Work. If you like my content that I'm putting out, please like, comment, and most of all, subscribe. So with that said, I'll see you in the next one, and I hope to see you on the road.